I know, I know, I know, I know a lot of you are upset with me. I know a lot of you are worried about me. A lot of you are just like, WTF. Let me explain. But before I begin, let's get all the ish out the way. First off, Happy New Year's to everyone, to you and your family. If this is the first time you are seeing my face, I am ASMR Majestic, Majestic, Majestic. Welcome to the Majestic family. If you're new, a double welcome. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you're already a subby, welcome, welcome back. So, real quickly, if you have 30 seconds of your time, please look over my description box. It has all my information you need as far as my social media. If you'd like to show appreciation for me and my channel, my CashApp, my OnlyFans, my Patreon, everything you need to know is down in the description box. In 2022, I would like every single person who watches my video, no matter who you are, please, please, please repost this on all your social media platforms. That would help me out tremendously. So, well, where do I begin? Well, we can begin with bazooka gum. I guess I will make this a gum chewing video. I'm gonna do a little tapping, but not much, because remember, we are not a real ASMR channel. So, for my Patreon babies, please note that I did not forget about you guys. Anything I say here, I'll be going into further depth, like a real explanation. And then some. There's a lot of things that happened over the Christmas break or New Year's, whatever, that happened that I will not be mentioning on YouTube. So if you do care to hear the true extent of what's going on with me, please think about joining my Patreon. If you're not into true crime or anything, my Patreon is only $3, and 98% of the time, I'm being very honest, you get a video every single Sunday. And if you like true crime, you get my rambles and true crime for $5 a month, which again, I post every single Sunday. So think about that. So Patreon, do not worry, you guys will get a longer, in-depth video on everything. So this gum, this gum is so hard, but we're gonna go with it. So first thing, briefly, I guess I will just kind of quickly show you guys my Christmas gifts. I wasn't expecting anything because I'm sorry, okay. This gum is just hard as fuck. Okay, so for Christmas, okay, I wasn't expecting to get anything because I ran government. I will explain all that on Patreon, but I basically owe the government money and I couldn't afford it. And so I asked my parents if they could pay it all for me. And they told me that if they did that, that I wouldn't be getting anything for Christmas. And I'm like, I don't care. I've always been a giver, not really a receiver. So Christmas for me is not really a big deal, but I did end up getting a few things which I was completely grateful for, because again, I wasn't expecting anything. Matter of fact, I was actually asking to upgrade my phone because my phone is completely out of storage. But I had to, when I got that letter in the mail, I knew I couldn't afford it, so I knew my phone was out. So again, I wasn't expecting anything for Christmas, and let's be real, I really wasn't in the Christmas mood. So, by the way, I am getting over a cold. Not COVID, but a cold. I got sick again, actually, as of last weekend, so bear with me. So, the first thing I'm going to show you that I was actually really surprised about was my sister got me a gift, and a lot of things happened over the Christmas holidays that I am just completely not feeling my sister at all. Her and I have not spoken in like, what, 3 years, so I was actually surprised when I received this really big box, and I'm like, for me, my mother was like, well, your name is on it. I'm like, okay. And so my sister got me this. My sister has always been really, really crafty. And so my sister has a habit of looking at stuff and then duplicating it her own way. So this can go on the wall or on your door, and I decided to put it outside of my door. I'm waiting for that that door thing, I don't know what you call it, to hang it. I'm waiting for that, but she actually made this for me. And see, it has a thing in the back to hang it. So I'm just waiting for the door, I guess you call it a door hanger, to put this on. Outside of my door right now, I actually have I have a Jamaican sign. You know my mother, I'm half Jamaican, and we went to Jamaica, and I bought like this Jamaican saying, like, if you enter my house, what happens in here stays in here, you know, all these rules. But I'm gonna take that out and I'm gonna put this up. Although I don't like my sister, I really do like this. I really appreciate people who make stuff for me. I am so down for that. It's not even funny. You know, I love people who can draw me or whatever. At one point, I wanted whoever was creative to draw me stuff, and like I could put it on my wall. But I love people who are creative. So this is for my sister. And then I can't find the other thing. Oh. And then my youngest nephew, who is 13, was saving up money smells really, 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 really good. So and then oh, my brother-in-law got me a gift card to get my nails done, so that takes care of that side of the family. Now my oldest nephew, he also got me a nail card, see, where I get my nails done at. I also do my waxing, eyebrows, depending on how I feel, and my toes and my nails. So if anything fails, everyone always seems to go to the nail spot and give me gift cards. And trust me when I tell you, I'm here for it. So he gave me a nail card, and he got me $100, and then he actually got all of my jewelry cleaned for me. So that oh, my lovies upstairs, I actually cried. I'm not gonna lie, I cried because they were so excited, so excited. We actually did our Christmas on Christmas Eve. We all exchanged gifts or whatever, and I got them. One of them is really into WWE, which I just found out I'm getting dragged to WrestleMania in April. So I will be in Texas, but you know, they were so excited and they just couldn't hold. And it's so funny because they wanted me to open up my gift first, and I'm like, why? But I gave one a really big game card, like a PlayStation card. I think I got him like $150, and the other one I just got him off the WWE website. I got some clothes, like sweaters, sweatshirts, you know, jackets, and I got his son some stuff because he's really, really, really into wrestling. So, and then I cooked a big meal for all of us, so that was ours. But they got me this Chanel scarf, y'all. This thing is the most softest scarf I've ever felt. And you know, I'm not really into big designers, but they were like, you do know that's Chanel. And I'm like, thank you, oh my god, thank you, thank you, thank you. It is so pretty, this color. And then you can either do it any other way. So you can have like the darker side, or you can have the lighter side. This thing is so soft, it's ridiculous. So as I'm taking out the box, the receipt fell out. And then next thing I know, them two are arguing about, well, I thought you got rid of the receipt. Oh, I thought you got rid of the receipt. Long story short, this scarf was $750, and I'm like, what? And they split it, and I cried because, you know, they sat down and were like, as much as you do for us and you tolerate us, and you know, it was like, if you think about it, you know, we're family. And he's right, we've been neighbors for 5 years. So it was just thoughtful that they decided that they needed to up their game. Again, I don't expect gifts from anyone, so when I got this, I just cried, you know. And I said to them, this scarf is too expensive for me to be like wearing out. And they were like, hell no, because you imagine, like, I wear it out and I leave it behind or something like that, or if it falls in a puddle or mud. This is $750. It's probably one of the most expensive pieces of clothing I own. My pocketbook didn't even cost that much, and I have a Michael Kors pocketbook. Not bragging, it's not the biggest designer, but my point is, I don't buy expensive stuff. So this was really, I was really shocked, and I'm really, really grateful for it. So I think I took pictures with it. I think I posted it on Instagram and Facebook if you are curious. So lastly, it's I got this clean perfume. This is my everyday perfume. Anytime I wear this, I always get stopped by people. Always, it never fails. It could be doctor's office, it could be grocery store, it could be anything. This clean perfume, like, okay, if you like fabric softeners or like that clean laundry smell or like a Gain smell, this is the perfume for you. I love this stuff. I will die by this stuff. This is my everyday perfume. I do have more expensive ones, but that's for like special occasions. But this fragrance.net has so many stuff on there, and they have real stuff, all designer stuff. And if you don't care about the word like tester or it not coming in a box, you can really get designer stuff for cheap. So fragrance.net, and they always have sales going on all the time. They have a whole clean produce products on there. So yeah, so I got that, and that completes my Christmas. So moving on to what has been going on with me. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. You know, this cold, and I did get tested for COVID. I don't have it, but this time around, like, the snot just keeps pouring out of my nose. And I've had this cough anyway. So we're in 2022. It seems as if every time I come into a new year, I tend to dwell on my life. And I really need to stop doing that, because when I do that, I get really, really depressed. But in the same sense, 2021 was a really effed up year for me. It really was. Nothing really positive happened to me. Everything that I was doing, I got knocked back for some strange reason. My health wasn't the greatest. You know, just a lot of things. And then the lockdown, and then the breakup of my last relationship. It was just a lot was going on in 2021. And I'm not gonna lie, at some point I felt as if I was completely lost. Completely lost. And so coming into this new year, you know, I had all these expectations of what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it and my time frame. And that brings me to the next point of my life. You know, I think in 2021 I got too comfortable. I let my guard down a lot for many things. I let many people in. But for 2022, I need to will that back. I need to will it back, because I just do. I don't know how else to explain it. I need to will it back, and I need to just do me. I need to stay in my lane. You know, stick to what I can do. I'm not asking 2022. I'm not asking nobody for help. 2022, I'm not asking anyone to design anything. I'm not asking anyone to do anything for me. I'm doing everything hands on, you know. I am working on some merch, and I'm actually proud of myself, because I was getting help, and then that help fell through. So, you know, I was going to pay somebody to do something, you know, to finish up the project, but then I'm like, my mother came up to me and was like, Majestic, you started this entire journey by yourself. And she's absolutely right, even down to like the microphones when I first started, down to like my page design, like all of it. I did everything myself. I guess I was excited to get help, but then it's like, you know, I gotta, like, everyone has to do what's right for them, you know, and I have deadlines for certain things. I know what I want to do. I know how much money I'm it's hard to do things when you're relying on just one person. And so, no more, no more, no more, no more. I'm taking everything back. So, my sister, as I just showed you, she's always been the creative one. I've always been the book smart one. I've always been book smart, straight A student, I'm book smart. I never had problems in school. I obtain information easy and it sticks with me, which is why I think school was not that difficult for me. Because again, my mom used to always say, and my nephew too, my oldest, my mind is a sponge. It can hold a lot and I don't forget anything. It might take me a minute, but I will remember. And so, I just kind of stay in my lane, and that's something that I needed a few days to figure out. Once I lost my support, I'm just like, you know what, I can actually do this, but it just effed me out because, like I said, I had things in play that I wanted to do. And it's so hard to get a total stranger to help you with stuff when they don't even really know what ASMR really means, So how is somebody gonna do a logo for me, or how is someone else gonna do thumbnails? So it wasn't until one of the guys upstairs was like, you don't need anyone. He said what you need to do is shut down and start watching YouTube videos, and that's exactly what I have done. I have learned so much. I use Canva, I think it's called Canva, or Canva, whatever. I use that, and I've learned so much, like removing backgrounds, and I learned so much in one day, and that's all I needed to do. Like, sometimes when you don't know stuff, you are uncomfortable or afraid to move forward, but I'm not like that, I like to be hands-on. I'm not creative, but in the same sense, I feel as if I will get there, but I need to stay on my lane, and I need to do what I know how to do, and that way everything will be done the way I want to, on time, no problems. And if it is a problem, I know it's because of me. But y'all, I have finally completed, I'm doing merch. I finally completed my 2 calendars. I did a wall calendar, and I think they call it like an office or like a table, or a desk calendar is what they call it. Both calendars are about 90% the same, and the 10% I had to switch up a couple of months because the sizing was wrong and this and that, so I had to change a few, but like I said, 90% on both calendars are exactly the same. So I hope you guys go out and get that. It took, like, yesterday, I'm using Printify, and no matter what I did, I could not, I'm in the process of doing water bottles and mugs, and no matter what I did on Canva, the sizing was just not right at all. It was pissing me off. What did I do? I went on YouTube and I put in like how to make tumblers, how to make coffee mugs, this and that, and off of Canva. And y'all, when I found out about something called grids, oh my god, it changed my life. Like, now it was like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I was able to do mugs and stuff like that. I'm just like, again, I am all hands on, so I'm learning a lot more. So moving forward, my thumbnails might suck, but I will get better. My merch right now might suck, but I'm getting better. Like I said, I have 2 calendars done. I'm working on water bottles, and then I'm gonna do I think maybe 2 different designs on notebooks that people can take and like write things in or whatever, and leave it at that. The calendar is completely all of my sayings, everything that I say, anything would say probably 85% of it, because what was done, I just said, you know what, I'm gonna do what I know how to do, because I can't keep using other people's stuff because it's not me. I have to learn. I have to learn. And if I'm gonna open up a business and start selling merch, I need to be more hands-on. I'm up all hours of the hours, so I can get a lot done. And then, so that's with the merch, you know. Also too, I am now learning everything about an what is it called? Oh, EIN. I need that type of number to start a business, all with tax. Like, there's so many things I did not know because I was relying on someone to help me. But now that I'm hands-on, there's so much stuff I need to do. But I'm here for it. You feel me? So, people have to live their lives. I totally understand it, but you know what? I gotta live mine too. And I have deadlines for stuff. There's things I need to do. I want to get off OnlyFans. That is my goal. I've been saying that since November, and I did not want to enter 2022 on OnlyFans, but here I am. Things happen. It is what it is. Am I mad? No. Disappointed? A little. Will I get over it? Yes. So, just, bear with me, guys. You know, last year starting this channel, I was doing so many different things. I was all over the place, but now I am more focused. I've also been going through struggles with depression, you know, being by myself, questioning, like, do I want a relationship? You know, is it the right time? The loneliness is really, really getting to me, being lonely. It's a lot, you know. What else? So yeah, I have things written down here. Let's see, what else can I talk about? Oh, so I spoke about the merch. I'm still working on that. I have to get like my tax number for my business, so I'm waiting for that. I just finished applying for that, and they told me I should get a number within 24 hours once I put that into Shopify, and then I'm able to sell the products that I already have done. And like I said, the calendar and stuff that I've done, it's 85% me. I did keep a few pics from images from what somebody else did for me, but okay, so we spoke about the Christmas gifts. Also do, like, sometimes, like, when I have like all these ideas in my head, it becomes too much, and sometimes I just want to quit, you know. But as I put on my calendar, failure, it's not an option. It was just a slight setback, you know. But now I'm taking charge of my life again. So now I'm taking charge again. Now I'm refueled, I'm fresh, I'm ready to go. You know, I'm ready to start doing me on my terms when I want to. And, you know, so also too, I didn't really do anything for New Year's. I think I was asleep before midnight. If I'm usually asleep before midnight, you know, I don't care for going out in the city. Matter of fact, the next day I actually watched the ball drop, and I was so disgusted that New York City had 15,000 people. 15,000 people waiting for the ball drop. And when I saw that, I would say, I don't know, 5% were wearing masks. 5% of people were wearing masks. And it's like, I ain't got nothing else to say. I spoke about this year. So this year my goals are to actually, as far as my YouTube channel is concerned, and someone said it the best. I don't know where it was, who said it, you know, and I'm not sure when I got the message. I actually checked my messages this morning, and someone said, you know, they like this channel a lot better. The last channel had a lot more subs, but this channel seems to have more interactions, which I prefer better. Like, if we didn't gain not one more subscriber from today, I would be completely happy because you guys are checking for me. Please hold. And sorry, y'all, my nose. I had to blow my nose again. I'm battling a cold. I don't know. But anyway, someone said it best. They said they liked this channel better. Although my last channel had more subs, this channel seems to have a lot more interaction. And you guys are checking for me, checking up on me. I love it. Please don't think I'm ignoring you guys. I'm not used to people checking up on me. So, like, when I dropped that 2-hour video, I thought that would give me a little bit of time to get myself together. Nope. Y'all were checking for me after day 2 or 3. And I truly, truly appreciate that. And, so like I said, this year, I'm not going to be focusing on anyone else's channel. I don't care about anyone else's growth. I used to like peek at other people's channel, like, well, why are they doing better than me? And I started before them. I'm not doing that this year. I am not. I have a couple of goals, and that is just to maintain my YouTube channel, actually grow my Patreon, and hopefully get this merch going. And if I can get those 3 situated, and then everything else I have planned for my life will eventually fall through, I think. But right now I'm all about business. I'm also all about my weight loss as well. Your girl has slacked off completely. And it wasn't even slacking off because I felt like it. I slacked off because, one, money's like, when you're on a fixed income, it's very hard. It's very, very hard to do a diet. And so when I actually lost my old YouTube channel, that was a portion of money that I was using extra for my diet, which I no longer have. And so, grabbing fast food is easier than like cooking. And then the guys upstairs will go to work and they'll call me, be like, well, we're stopping at here. Do you want anything? And I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like cooking. Or the holidays really got me depressed. I'm not gonna lie, it really got me down. But yeah, I'm all about weight loss this year. I had a conversation with my mom, and I used to get something called Home Chef delivered to my house, and that way I was able to learn how to cook certain things. I actually found a keto delivery service that I will now start to get meals delivered here. I'm getting 7 meals a week, and it's funny, I'm getting 7 meals a week portioned correctly, already made for me, and I'm paying like $40 a week. When I go to the grocery store to buy stuff to cook and everything else for this keto diet, my bill is always like $120, $130. That can fly when you're only getting about, I'm getting about $230 or $250 for food stamps from the government. That's all I'm getting. They cut off everything else because they claim I'm making too much money on the internet. Don't believe the hype. Please do not believe the hype. A bitch is still I am broker than broker can get. That's why I think I am so determined to get like this internet thing popping, with the COVID going on, and my anxiety. I'm gonna be realistic. Working in the real world is not gonna happen. Although I have applied for data entry from home, that I've been applying for. I've been applying for data entry positions that I can 2022, I will be 42 years old and I'll have shit to show for it, and that bothers me. And that's why I'm also so determined to make this work. You know, I'm almost done. Stop. Stomach being very disrespectful. Alright, so enough about that shit. Let's see. Okay, real quick, stuff that I'm watching. It's really nothing new. Although I did watch the Superman over the break. That was a really good movie. The most recent Spider-Man. Really, really good. I'm watching anything that's up to Chicago. I'm back on Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, and Chicago Med. I'm also watching The Residents, New Amsterdam. I'm a doctor show. I love doctor shows, but that's all I can tolerate right now. Grey's Anatomy. We have a love-hate relationship, but we're over that. And then I'm still watching, and I have, these are Tyler Perry shows. If you want binge watching TV shows that are worthy, watch The Oval, Ruthless, and Sister. And actually, if I was you, I would watch The Oval first, because The Oval will make you understand Ruthless a little bit better. And Sisters is just a hot mess. It's basically like a Sex in the City, but with black girls. Don't know how else to put it. So that also too. This week I haven't been feeling good, and I've been staying in the house a lot more. Listen, these new strains out here, COVID or Marion, Apricorn, whatever they're calling this shit, it is just too much stuff going on there for me. So unless I have to go out, I don't. And so I was going to watch all the Harry Potters in a row, and then my it's funny because my nephew, when I was raising my oldest nephew, when he was living with me, he would watch all the Harry Potters. Me, at that time, I was an accountant, and I used to bring work home with me. So when he used to watch the movies, I would do work, I would fall asleep, I never fully watched, I don't think I watched not one full Harry Potter movie. I know, you know what, I want to do a video on, it's another video on useless stuff about me, like things you'd be like, what, you never did that. That's coming. My nephew was like, why? And I'm like, wait a minute, you watched them all. And actually my nephew when he was younger, he was definitely a reader. I bought him every single book, and he read every single book. And so I said to him, well, now that I'm older, now that I'm home doing nothing, I should watch the Harry Potter. He just kept saying, why? Then he was like, do you know there was 10 of them plus 2 extra movies? I said, wait, what? There's 10. There is 10 Harry Potters. Absolutely 100% not. That is too much of a long series for me. I'm sorry. That's 10 movies plus 2 additional ones. I don't know about that. I actually just watched, not just, but then like the last year, I just watched Lord of the Rings. And I didn't even like that. I'll watch anything, but Lord of the Rings for me was way, way, way too long. And my nephew's telling me the Harry Potters are nothing different. Yeah, no. I can't do it. I don't even know. Can somebody tell me, is it really worth it? Is it really worth watching all the Harry Potters? I don't know. But anyway, guys, that is it for this video. So I will be resuming videos as normal. I will be Hollywood scandals, fun facts, all that stuff, you know. Yeah, I think that is it for this video. I love you guys for watching, and there was something else I thought I had to say, but I don't know. Just look out for the merch at the end of this month. I'm just waiting on my, like I said, my tax ID number for my business,